Welcome to the SMITE God reveal for Ullr, the Glorious One. In SMITE, Ullr strikes down his opponents as a hunter. Amongst the snow-capped forests of the frigid north resides the hunter god of glory, Ullr. Reserved, secretive, Ullr does not represent the tankard-downing, boast-bellowing contemporaries of the Norse pantheon, but pays respectful tribute to glory in all its forms. Glory is in the silence of snowfall, in the honorable victory earned from single combat, in the perfect curve of a yew bow firing an arrow true. Dotted across the lands of the faithful, shrines to Ullr can be found in remote, secluded hideaways. It is there that glory is found in the sanctity of a vow, once sworn, never broken, and bound by a ring no matter how crude, then buried in the earth to weather the ages of time. Though rarely spoken of, he is highly regarded, even among the gods. For it is Ullr, not one of Odin's sons, that tends the throne of Asgard while the Allfather is away. Other gods might use the opportunity to abuse the power, but Ullr's rule is merely an extension thereof, so much so that only the innermost circle even know that Odin is gone. All the more noticeable is it, then, that Ullr has abandoned this post to join the fray. Early on did Odin take the field of battle, leaving Ullr to manage the kingdom. So great a threat must this war be as to endanger the very survival of Asgard. Whatever the reason, Ullr comes to preserve glory, which for him may be the whole world. Ullr's passive is called Weapon Master. When Ullr uses an ability in either stance, his cooldowns in the opposite stance are reduced. His first ability is called Bladed Arrow. Ullr fires a bladed arrow in a line, dealing damage and passing through all targets hit. In his melee stance, Ullr throws an axe in a line, hitting a single target, dealing damage, and stunning the target. His second ability is called Expose Weakness. Ullr gains bonus physical power. In his melee stance, he gains bonus move speed. Ullr's third ability is called Hail of Arrows. Ullr fires a volley at his target location, dealing damage. In his melee stance, Ullr leaps to his target location, dealing damage in an AoE on arrival. Ullr's ultimate is called Wield Axes. Ullr uses his axes, gaining additional life steal. In his range stance, Ullr uses his yew bow, gaining additional attack speed. In this first scenario, Ullr and Ymir advance on left lane against the enemy Apollo. Closing the distance with Glory Bound, Ullr stuns Apollo just as Ymir's ice wall goes up. Activating Invigorate, Ullr strikes down Apollo with a few basic attacks. In the second scenario, Ullr defends middle lane against Sobek and Apollo. Stunning Apollo with Thrown Axe, Ullr activates Invigorate as his allied Wukong arrives. Leaping to the fleeing Apollo, Ullr delivers a brutal double kill using only his melee attacks. In this final scenario, Ullr comes from the jungle to engage in a team fight in middle lane. Stunning Isis with Thrown Axe, Ullr activates Invigorate to take her down. Shifting to Hebo, he takes down the god of the Yellow River with a quick blow as the enemy Apollo flees for his life. As the Glorious One, Ullr wields his bow and axes to hunt down all who stand before him. Starting him off with Bladed Arrow can help Ullr clear early game minion waves. In his melee stance, Ullr can also stun enemies, helping secure the kill. Next, picking up Hail of Arrows can help Ullr harass enemies while also providing a great escape and initiating tool. From there, the priorities shift to Wield Axes, Bladed Arrow, Hail of Arrows, Expose Weakness. Also introduced in this patch is the Sun Wukong Dark Lord skin. Thanks for watching the Smite God reveal for Ullr, the Glorious One.